Hello. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is having a wonderful evening and day so far. What time is it? 5:40 Pacific Standard Time. Who's on with me tonight? Hi, Susan. How you doing? Hi, Jacqueline. What's up, Joanne? How's everybody doing today? We had a book fair day at the school, so I was volunteering. I have my Robinson Rattler shirt on today. So much fun to see these kids getting their books. Hi, Cassia. I hope I pronounce that right. Cassia? Cassia. Did I say that right? It's so pretty. Well, thanks for joining me. I wanted to share a few secrets with you guys on keeping your skin acne-free or breakout-free. You know, even if you don't have like major acne, but you struggle with, Kasha. Okay, thank you. Kasha, is that right? Kasha, that's beautiful. Anyway, so I wanted to share a few secrets with you to keep your skin from breaking out or acne free. Some of the things that, that I've been doing. So I wanted to share that with you. Hi, Stephanie. So the first one is kind of obvious, but there's a few things that I just wanted to point out because sometimes, hi, Mike. Your baby girl is so precious, so beautiful. So there's a few things, like I said, this first one is pretty obvious, but there's a few things that, you know, you may or may not be doing that I just wanted to bring to your attention, just so that, you know, we all need these little fine-tuned tweaks to our routine and our regimen. So I just thought I'd share. So number one is keep your face clean. And, you know, I know a lot of people ask, you know, do I have to wash my face twice a day? You know, the answer is if you do struggle with breakouts or acne prone skin, you know, you do, you really do. And the reason is because you want to make sure you're removing all those impurities, you know, and you're removing the dead skin cells and removing the extra oil, which is a big one for people with acne prone skin. Hi, Ashley. So definitely twice a day, guys, morning and night. Wake up, get it done when you brush your teeth. I hope you guys brush your teeth twice a day, or, you know, so just do it at the same time. Knock it out. Wash your face twice a day. And use warm water, not hot water. So that's another little secret. You want to avoid scrubbing harshly. So, you know, I know some of us are a little bit more rough than others. And maybe my guy friends on, like, you know, maybe we're just like, you know, going to town, scrubbing, we want to scrub those blemishes off. But actually that's going to do more damage than good. So be very, very careful. You know, your skin is very, you know, you want to just kind of be gentle with it. So, and I have to remind myself that because I tend to be a little more on the rougher side. And then dry your face with a clean towel. So this is like another one that you may think like, you know, isn't a big deal, but if you really think about it, it can actually be a big deal. So with a dry and clean towel, so not the towel that's been sitting on the counter all week, you know, not the towel that you bathed with, you know, dried off after your shower with, because the reason being is, especially if it's kind of damp, the bacteria that collects on that towel is gonna get onto your face. And obviously, you know, the whole goal of washing your face is to eliminate the bacteria and to help your, you know, your skin be as, you know, as clean as possible. So that kind of negates that whole purpose. So make sure that, you know, that you're using a clean towel. And then use your washcloth only once. So if you use a washcloth, I specifically do. I get the white big pack at Costco of washcloths, and I bleach them. I use them once, and then I bleach them, and then I use them, and then I kind of throw them away after about maybe a year, and replace them maybe every 6 months to a year, because you know, I just, again, I want to make sure that what I'm putting on my face is not gonna make the problem worse. So that's number one, is wash that face twice a day, guys. You can do it. I hope those secrets, you know, those tips were helpful for you. And then number two is, you know, moisturize. So a lot of times people with acne, you know, feel like, oh my gosh, you know, if I moisturize, then I'm gonna break out more. And that's not necessarily the truth. You have to be very careful what kind of moisturizer you're using. So we definitely wanna stay away from oil. You wanna have an oil-free moisturizer. And then you wanna make sure, and please, you know, I'm no like scientist or anything, so I'm not sure if I pronounced this correctly, but you wanna make sure that the ingredients say that it's non-comedogenic, which basically means that it won't clog the pores. So that's huge. And I've actually found one that that works really, really well for me, and I'd be happy to share that with you if you want me to. And so definitely moisturize and make sure that what you're using is good for acne-prone skin, or for, you know, people who break out type of skin. And then number three is use makeup sparingly. So be very, very careful with your makeup, especially during a major breakout, because once again, you know, those makeups are not usually meant, the powders and the foundations and the tinted, they're not usually made, you know, for acne, you know, for a breakout. So what that's gonna do is, it's going to, if it's not non-comedogenic, it's gonna clog your pores and cause a worse breakout. So here you are covering it up, and it's actually just gonna make it way worse. And then secondly, you know, it just, your face needs to breathe, and it doesn't need all the extra junk on there. So I know that's hard, because when we break out, especially us women, we feel like, oh my gosh, we need to cover up, which is fine if you're using the right stuff. So once again, non-comedogenic, non-acneogenic. Again, I have a great find that I'd love to share with you guys if you're interested, but definitely use the makeup sparingly. And then the fourth one is, you know, your hair. So be careful what you're putting on your hair, because your hair is very close to your face, and you want to make sure that you know, that it's fragrance-free, oil-free, you know, doesn't have gel, you know, you're not going to put gel or any kind of you know, things on your hair that's going to get onto your face. And then people with long hair, you know, pull it back. So, you know, pull it back up front, pull it back here. You know, you definitely, especially, you know, people who break out a lot on the sides of their face, it's probably, and exclusively there, it's probably because of your hair. So, you know, kind of be cognizant of that, so that you can keep, you know, your skin looking better. And then another one, we tend, you know, to kind of put our hands on our face, rub our eyes, rub our face, you know, massage, I don't know, when you're stressed out, but try not to do that. Try to keep your hands away from your face. We all know our hands are super, super dirty. I mean, we use hand sanitizer here like there's no tomorrow, but even that, you know, you just, your fingers, they have oils on it, collect bacteria, just, you know, you just don't want that on your face. So really be aware of that. The next one is stay out of the sun. So the sun can actually increase inflammation and redness, and can cause that post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is like the dark spots or the dark discolorations that people get when they've had acne. They often maybe call it scars, you know, acne scars. And so you definitely want to make sure that you're out of the sun, especially during the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's kind of when the rays are really, really strong, and, you know, you can really do a lot of damage to your skin. So be very careful of that. Once again, you know, SPF is great, but again, you want to make sure it's non-comedogenic and non-acneogenic. Feed your skin. So I know I talked about this on one of my lives a couple of days ago, as far as there's a few vegetables that I use for my quinoa salad that really helps with the skin. And hi, Annette! That really helps with the skin. So another thing, and I know this kind of sounds maybe like common sense, but avoid greasy foods or junk food and mix in more fruits and vegetables. I mean, that's going to help in so many different areas of your life, of your body, but it definitely helps with keeping your skin acne free. Avoid dairy products. Dairy products and foods high in processed sugar can totally trigger acne. So a lot of people don't even realize that they might have a huge sensitivity to dairy. So if you break out a lot and you're eating a lot of cheeses and maybe drinking even milk or those types of things, maybe try to eliminate them and see if the acne clears up, because you just might find that you might be a little bit extra sensitive. We all have different sensitivities, but this is just kind of a general rule of thumb. So avoid the greasy junk food, and then also maybe avoid dairy and foods in high processed sugar, which is again junk food, or a lot of fast food, those types of things. So feed your body, feed your skin. The next one is exercise. It's so good for so many different parts of your body, but again, it's so good for your skin. Just make sure after exercising that you do wash your face. You definitely need to wipe the excess, the sweat, and all the stuff that's coming out of your pores from your body that you're kind of detoxing. So you want to definitely make sure you wash your face after working out. And then this is a really hard one, but try to avoid stress. I know that's so easy to do, right? Us adults that don't want to always adult. But definitely try to avoid stress as much as possible. And again, exercise can help with that. Eating a healthy diet can help with that. So just try to be very careful with your stress levels. And one other little tip, actually, so if you found any value in this information and you want a couple more of my secrets, I would love to share them with you. Just message me. If you're on Facebook Messenger, you can just shoot me a message and say, Jen, I want to know some extra secrets, and I would love to share them with you. I would love to share what's been working for me and my skin to keep me acne free, some of the makeup and moisturizers that I use that are non-comedogenic, non-acneogenic. And hi, Liza, I said it right, yay! You are such a you're such a good trooper. I'm so sorry for pronouncing it wrong so long. But anyway, I would love to share with you guys more, so message me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Bye, guys.